What do you got to say? Huh? What do you got to say for yourself? Oh, you just walking off the stage, man. He just walking off the stage.
Well, good morning, gang. Well, I just got in from doing the laundry. Got some gas for the generator. Got some breakfast for your poor puppy dog. He loves bacon, don't you? You love bacon, don't you? Well, come on. So anyway, while doing laundry, all the whole 30 minutes and $4 it takes me to do laundry. Yeah, you didn't like McDonald's bacon this morning, did you? I've never seen you turn your nose up at bacon. This is weird. He loves bacon, but he did not like McDonald's bacon. But he loves McDonald's hamburger patties. And he'll turn his nose up at almost everybody else's hamburger patties. Picky little dog, aren't you? You're a picky little dog, aren't you? Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm sitting there this morning doing laundry. Ow, your claws are sharp. And it wasn't even this channel, my channel that I was watching YouTube through. That was one of my other channels I was watching through. But this I got recommended by YouTube for this video, and it was something about state says we can't live off grid or something like that. And I thought it was that one guy that's always like, oh, the sheriff's come to get me off grid, or, FBI swarmed my home off grid. You know the one I'm talking about. But I was like, nah, it was a younger couple. So I clicked on it. I mean, ain't really got a whole lot to do sitting there doing laundry. So I clicked on it, and it was this couple, I guess, who just jet-setted around the world and did travel videos, and they decided to go off grid in Tennessee. And said they did all their research, and the county that they chose didn't have no building codes, and so of course, they're doing YouTube videos on it. And so they had this Amish built cabin. Don't get me started on the Amish built stuff, okay? So anyway, they bought the Amish built cabin and had it delivered to their property. And then a viewer asked them, well, how did you get around this one Tennessee law about blah, blah, blah? Well, that led into a whole video of how he started checking on this law, and this obscure law. Got him. In Tennessee, where basically you cannot live in a ready-made or some portable building, basically shed. It took him apparently quite a while to find an obscure law. Some people are their own worst enemies. They really are. I'm sorry if you're catching a glare here. But I've got to get on another project here soon, so I just thought I'd make this. But anyway, some people are their own worst enemies. Because apparently there's a law that says you can't live like that in Tennessee. And he called. Everybody who was calling didn't really know about law, including the head code guy. Like, I don't know. Dude, get a clue, okay? Get a clue. If everybody you call does not know about this law, hello. Laws as vague and obscure as this one was, they typically come into being by a representative or a state representative at one time had a problem with somebody. Maybe they built maybe he had 500 acres and a 5,000 square foot mansion on a hill, and he loved it, and then someone bought a little quarter-acre plot over there and gonna put a shed on it. So he passed a bill. He put it in another bill that had 500 other obscure bills. so he could try to keep people away from him. And that's the way this stuff happens. It's obscured and vague for a reason. Stop kicking the hornet's nest and then crying when you got stung. Hello, leave crap alone that you don't need to be messing with in the first place. You poked a sleeping bear, okay? And even after you kept poking the bear, trying to wake him up to do something, he was still wanting to sleep, and you just keep poking him. So I'm telling you, some of you people are your own worst enemies. In that case, it would be far better should anything happen. Oh, I know what they say. Oh, well, we don't want to put all this money in. The state comes tell us we can't live here. I promise you, if you're not doing something you're not supposed to be doing, Tennessee could give two rats' ass less what you're doing. But when you make it an issue, you made this an issue, not the state of Tennessee. And anyone else said, well, Tennessee, this stupid law, Tennessee, blah, blah, blah. You made it an issue. Tennessee didn't make it an issue. Yes, it was a law. There's millions of laws on the books. Probably, if you looked hard enough, there's probably one you can't pee outside when the wind is from the northwest at 25 knots. I just, common sense goes a long ways in this world. And sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. But in this case, seriously. See, this is kind of like you stopping a sheriff's deputy and going, Sheriff's deputy, what is that speed limit out on Midway Road there? I live out there, and what's the speed limit? And the deputy goes, he goes, we don't like to see, it's 45, but we really don't like to see you doing more than 50. Now, where's that say that? I looked on the website, I cannot find that. Yeah, it's kind of it's just kind of one of those things. Unless you're causing trouble, you're good with 50. Well, I was doing 48. You need to write me a ticket for doing 3 over. Sheriff's deputy's like, what? No, you're good, sir. You go on. You don't worry about it. Just next time it's 45. We probably won't mess with you unless you're doing 50, 52. Nope. If it's 45, then I need a ticket for doing 48. But sir, I'm not going to write you a ticket, especially since I didn't see you do it, for doing 3 over. It's just, I'm not even going to write you a warning. Well, it's your job. I'm calling the sheriff. Oh, the sheriff? Yeah, this deputy will not write me a ticket for doing 3 over on Midway Road. Well, sir, we don't really write law-abiding citizens tickets for doing 3 over. It's just something we don't do, we understand sometimes you may get a little faster than what you're thinking. And he goes, sometimes your car odometer may be off. Well, my car odometer is not off. I need a ticket for doing 3 over. Sir, I'm not going to write you a ticket. My deputy's not going to write you a ticket for doing 3 over. We usually don't write a ticket on that road unless you're doing 52 or above. We give you 6 or 7 miles an hour. We understand it's a rural road. There's not a lot of traffic on there, and I do not care. I found some documents online. You have to write me a ticket during 3 over, sir. I don't know what your problem is, but I'm not going to write you a ticket for doing 3. Well, he goes, besides, if we wrote you a ticket doing 3 over, Judge Hargrave would have our tail ends. Well, I will just call the judge then, because you need to write me a ticket, sir. Well, sir, how about if I just give you a warning? I don't want a warning. I want a ticket because it said 45 is the limit, and I was doing 48. Okay, sir. Okay, we'll write you a ticket. But I'm telling you right now, Judge Hargrave, he's going to chew our butts out, and he's going to throw your ticket out of court. I will bring it up with the judge, and so he gets a ticket. Takes the judge. Judge goes, you know, I don't know why the sheriff wrote you this ticket. Well, because the speed limit is 45 out there, and I was doing 48. Oh, I'm just going to throw this. You don't throw it out. I have to pay that ticket. And Judge says, look, if I give you a ticket, even if I just $1 fine, you're going to pay $100 for court cost. So I'm just going to throw it out. No, you cannot. The rule says I was speeding and I have to get a ticket. Sir, it's going to cost you $101 if I give you a ticket. And I'm real close to giving you a ticket right now just because. Well, you go right ahead, Judge. The judge goes, okay. But I'm still only going to charge you $1, but you still get $100 court costs. So he gets a ticket, has to pay $101. Next thing you know on social media, can you believe these damn cops and this justice system gave me a $101 ticket for doing 3 over. I was only doing 48 and 45. They gave me a damn ticket. Then they're all like, these cops in this county are out of control, and this justice system is so oppressive, somebody needs to rein them in. We have a saying here, and I'm sure lots of people in Tennessee have the same saying. Stop trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Got another one that says, save the drama for your mama. We got coming. No one cared. No one cared. I bet you there are hundreds of thousands of people in Tennessee living in sheds that they pull on site. And the state of Tennessee says, I don't care. But you go, well, you gotta care. Here, you gotta care. Wake up, you gotta care. I found this obscure law in the back of the blah, 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 blah. Yeah, keep poking them until they care. It's just like, seriously, come on, people. Could have happened here. But you know what? I don't go out looking for trouble. I don't know who that is. I don't go out looking for trouble. I don't do things that bring trouble to me. Try not to. I got somebody coming here, and I don't know who it is. Sound like garbage truck. Today's Tuesday? I think today's Tuesday. That would be the neighbor's garbage truck. Maybe. I can't see. There's too many leaves still on there. When all the leaves off, I can see all the way up there. Then garbage truck. Okay, so some of y'all, man, I couldn't believe it, and then kind of wanted to blame everybody except themselves. I mean, they're kind of what I would have called the hipster couple, you know. But want to blame everybody but themselves. Leave the freaking bear alone, okay? Leave him alone. He's sleeping. He's fine. He doesn't care about you. All the other bears that are sleeping with him, they don't care either. They just want to lay there and sleep. But no, you got to take a sharp stick and start poking them. And even, like I said, even after they woke up, they didn't care. But you just kept on. Know when to stop. Know when to stop, people.
Stop it!
I'm sorry?
Stop it!
Stop it?
Yes, S-T-O-P, new word, I-T.
If I wanted to live in Tennessee, and I like Tennessee, I do. But folks, there are just way too many damn people in Tennessee for me. I've been all over that state on the back roads and roads that said were truck routes, and I'm like, this is a truck route. I mean, it's a narrow 2-lane road off the sides. I'm like, who in the world decided this was a truck route? But anyway, I've been on those roads. And I promise you, they don't care how you live. As long as you're not doing something you're not supposed to. And even then, most of them don't care until somebody else brings it to their attention, or you bring it to their attention. Just don't do something you're not supposed to be doing. I promise you, I've seen places there. Now, according to them, if I'd been a site-built house, been all fine. If that would have been a manufactured home brought in on a trailer, like a mobile home, been fine. Tiny house, been fine. Just can't have a shed. Well, gee, how do we get around that? Again, a little common sense goes a long ways. Had wheels on it when it came in, did it not? Or did you fly it in with a Chinook helicopter? Well, this is a mobile home. I promise you, there are probably millions of mobile homes in the state of Tennessee, even in the counties that have strict permit. So it's a mobile home. You can call it whatever. They said the attorney who they finally poked the bear long enough to get attorney involved, the state attorney. Hello, once again, stop freaking poking. So they talked to her, and she said, "Well, you could deconstruct it and construct it back, and it'll be perfectly legal." If that doesn't tell you they don't give a damn what you do, nothing. I mean, I don't know. People, I want y'all to live self-sufficiently. That's my whole goal is get more and more people living self-sufficient. But some of y'all just, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't care if you live off grid or if you live self-sufficient with power and all that, but there's got to be some semblance of common sense used. Well, the state could come in and take it at any time. How many times have they done that? And what circumstances have they done that with? Well, I don't know. Well, you poke the bear enough, you should keep on. Because I promise you, they don't give a damn. Even after you poking them and all that, they don't care. There's just some things a state like Tennessee does not care about. So anyway, if you find yourself in that situation, none of the officials care. None of the county officials care. None of the state, even the head state guy doesn't barely even know about this law. He's telling you, hello, he's telling you he don't care. Leave it alone. Do your own thing. That's pretty much, what I like about Tennessee. Do your own thing unless you start screwing with other people or blatantly screwing with us. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Sometimes, most of the time, don't go screwing with the state or the feds or anyone else if your goal is to live off grid or a self-sufficient life. You just don't need that. Some of y'all just bound and determined bring drama in your lives. I don't know why. Now, I haven't watched any of their other videos. I have watched videos I have watched channels like that, videos on channels like that. And I know some of them kind to try to, play up the drama part of it for clicks and views. I don't know if that's what's happening here or not, because like I said, I don't even know why it recommended this video on this particular on my channel I was on. I never get off-grid stuff like that on that channel. Come here, Miss Skeeter. I got something for you. Come on. Yeah, you better get out of here. Oh, he's go down low. That's it. Oh, sneak attack down there. I'll see you down there. I'll kill him down there and there's another. Skeeter seems to be out today. Beautiful day. So anyway, if you find yourself in that where nobody cares, leave it alone. Now, I'm not telling you intentionally, this county, do your own due diligence, but use some common sense. If everybody around you is living off-grid or self-sufficient lives in a shed that they drug to their property or a shack they built. How hard would it be to make that a permanent structure? Not hard at all. Not hard at all. Well, he said there was no, the state couldn't tell us how much to deconstruct it before it would be considered. Again, they're telling you they don't freaking care. Oh, man. Some people get exactly what they deserve. They really do. So anyway, I won't get off it. I just want y'all, if you find yourself in that situation, they probably don't, more than like, I mean, if you have to, I'll probably edit this out. Oh my gosh. If everybody you talk to does not know about a law, don't keep poking them until they do know about it. Oh my. So anyway, you know, if I'm in Tennessee and I want to pull out a Dirksen building and live in it, I would do it. That's all I'm going to say. And if you're that concerned about, find out how many times that law has been enforced and under what circumstances. I will promise you, if it's ever been enforced, it's because somebody was poking the bear, doing something they wasn't supposed to, bringing attention to themselves, or in one of those counties that does have permit requirements. I promise you. There wasn't nobody living out there in a shed that they had drug out there. I mean, I'm not a betting man, but I bet you, if I had $100,000, I'd bet you $100,000. There wasn't nobody living in a shed in Tennessee in a non-permit county that the state said, oh, you can't live in that shed out there. I don't care if you how much you finished it out and made it look like a cabin. You cannot live in it. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I bet if you go look around all those popular tourist areas like lakes and stuff, there's lots of sheds that have been drug out there and finished out into a cabin. Because that's what they do. So anyway, I just couldn't believe it. I just kind of blew my mind this morning. I'm like, really? On drive home, I was thinking about, really? You had to keep poking? You got exactly what you deserve, as far as I'm concerned. Once someone says they don't care, don't keep poking them until they care. Hello. So, if you move to Tennessee and you have plans on getting a shed or something pulled out to your place and finish out, what would you do? I can't tell you what to do. If it was me and I found a place in Tennessee I liked, as long as it wasn't in one of those counties that required permits and inspections, which I don't know what counties those are. Probably the counties around the metro areas like Memphis, Nashville, Chattanooga, Knoxville, Jackson. Jackson thinks it's a big city, so it probably has silly laws like that. But if you're out there in the middle of no place, if it was me, I'd just go with it. Because apparently no one really cares in Tennessee until you make them care. So, yeah, that.